People have always found ways to explore, to connect, to have fun together. This desire to go somewhere, to try something new, to experience something wonderful, has always been a part of what makes us human, what makes us happy, and what makes life just a little more interesting. And we, the attractions industry, we get to be a part of people's moments of joy, discovery, and happiness. Because we are the creators of fun, the makers of moments, the architects of unforgettable experiences. We are engineers and operators, experts and educators. We are manufacturers and suppliers, owners and entertainers. We are 5,000 members strong from more than 100 countries. We are the amazing, diverse, and dynamic global attractions community. And when we come together, there are bursts of inspiration. We are Ayapa, and we are moving forward.
Welcome also from my side. We are very happy to have you today here in the call and to tell you a little bit more about Ayapa. Ayapa actually was founded in 1919, so we are over 100 years old. And we are the premier and the only global attractions association for the whole industry. We host global events, but also regional events to try to really cater to all your specific needs in the according regions. We try, and you will learn more about that today, we try to provide valuable tools and resources for you to learn from, which help to promote your business. And we have over 5,000 member companies from more than 100 countries all across the world, where we can bring you in touch with each other, where you can learn from each other to really kind of make your business move forward. We are a member-driven association. It's always very important to know, with an extensive governance. That means that you, as a members, are in a certain way our bosses. You tell us what you need throughout various committees, throughout various boards, and to give us the feel what you want, what you would like us to work on. So that is very, very important. What is our mission and vision? And it's very easy. We inspire, grow, and protect the global attractions industry through member connections. In a brand perception study some years ago, we actually found out that sometimes you don't expect Ayapa to know everything, but we know someone who is able to help you. We can connect you with those people out there to bring you in touch with each other, to learn from each other, and to benefit from each other. And our vision is a diverse and dynamic association for the attractions industry with global reach and impact. We in the Brussels office try to do that through various ways, and we call it sometimes a global approach. We have global headquarters in Orlando, but, and I mentioned it before, we have regional offices in Europe, in Latin America, in Asia, and this is our goal, to really kind of try to cater to the needs of the particular markets, to understand the markets and to know what's going on, to once again help you learning about best practices within this industry. We are extremely excited to have more than 1,500 members here in the EMEA region, and this is what we are aiming for every day, to service you and to help you. And for that, we have a great team of various colleagues from across the region. We actually speak more than 11 languages to really be able to help all of you in getting in touch with us and to learn from each other. So obviously there's me as an executive director. Then for education, Tom Vandenbroek, William Cabas-Neto, the director of operations for the trade show, so for Ayapa Expo Europe, which usually takes place in end of September, this year in Barcelona. We have Katja Manati, who works for us on all kinds of events that can be at the Expo, but also things like the Spring Summit, which is scheduled to take place in June in Brussels, and many more things. You should all have been in touch with Nico Reinders and Inyas. The two of them work actually in membership. They help you throughout the year. And if you have not yet been in touch, means you're not a member yet. So you should change that and really reach out to them, because they can also tell you more about all the benefits. And Nico obviously has a major part here within this presentation. And you will realize that he knows very well about everything which we can deliver to you. Eva works for us on marketing, so she spreads the word on all those wonderful things which we do. And then there's the Ayapa Expo Europe team, the sales team, which is also in charge for all aspects for supplier membership. So whenever you are a supplier, whenever you have any questions, please reach out to them. Andrea Kola, Director of Exhibit Sales, together with Anadora, Juliana, and Esperanza, really trying to help you all year round to help, once again, drive your business as a supplier and get you in touch with operators and others. That is kind of the team which you're working with. We're very happy to have you as a member, and you will hear from me again later throughout that presentation.
Hi there. I am Nico Heinrichs, Manager of Membership at Ayapa EMEA. I speak Dutch, French, and English, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to address them in any of those languages via email. And we're here to talk about Ayapa membership. So if we would like to summarize today's presentation in one slide, we would use this one, because I always compare an Ayapa membership with a door key. So, and behind that door, you will find all the other Ayapa members with their expertise, their knowledge, and their connections. But if you don't use the key, if you don't turn the key, the door won't open. By attending this webinar, I'm hoping you will use the key wisely. Let's first step into who are our members. We have 4 member categories. So the first one are the amusement facilities. Those are the attractions, including playgrounds, amusement parks, historic castles, observation wheels, cable cars, adventure parks, city parks, paintball, laser shooting, water parks, zoos, aquariums, and museums. So in our Ayapa member list, you will find everything from a city wheel to a large resort with multiple parks and entertainment. The second category are the manufacturers, suppliers, and consultants. So basically those companies that have these amusement facilities as their clients. The third category are the students. So young individuals still at school or recently graduated who plan their future and are thinking of joining this amazing attractions industry in their professional lives. And then the last category are the individuals. Individuals that are not working for member companies, but are still interested to enjoy the benefits. Important to note, though, is that these individuals cannot bring additional people to Ayapa events at member conditions. So if you plan to attend a conference or an expo with a colleague, you better opt for a company membership, because the individual membership fee is not much lower than the company membership fee. What is Ayapa all about? Through all our offerings, we intend to create a value for our members, a competitive advantage compared to non-members that you can't get anywhere else. We can divide our offerings in 5 sub-brands. First are the Ayapa Expos. Ayapa is mostly known for its expos. Companies that attend Ayapa Expos will find innovation, ideas, and great networking opportunities. You can find everything you need to set up or upgrade your attraction. From the smallest keychain for your souvenir shop until the biggest roller coaster and everything in between. Members pay lower rates to exhibit and attend events at the expo. For the first time in 2021, we will even create a sort of VIP member zone where you can take a break from all the expo action. The second sub-brand is Ayapa Connections. Most members join Ayapa to build or expand their connections. Ayapa can indeed connect you to thousands of attractions professionals around the world. For sure, you probably have some relationships with local competitors, but you don't want to do the same thing. You want to excel. You want to stand out and provide a better experience than your neighbor. Ayapa helps you to look further than your neighbor and build those international relationships. Education. Ayapa members have access to many educational offers, both online as in person, mostly included in your membership fee. Ayapa News. Members almost daily receive a newsletter of Ayapa to keep you updated on what happened in the world of the attractions industry. It links to public available news articles on the internet and can, for example, provide inspiration to your marketing team. If an attraction is featured in a local media outlet in the Netherlands, for example, with a certain story, you might consider something similar in your region to get featured in your local media and get free press exposure. Big news that you have and stories that are longer, they are bundled in our 2-monthly industry magazine, Fun World, and all Ayapa members get their copy sent to them by mail. Only students can only access the digital version online. The last Ayapa sub-brand is the Ayapa Public Affairs. Together with national and regional associations, Ayapa makes sure legislators and politicians keep our industry top of mind. Exclusively to members, Ayapa offers a ton of research reports, toolkits, and templates. They available complimentary are, for example, benchmark reports, and there are different ones for water parks, amusement parks, family entertainment centers, museums and science centers, zoos and aquariums. So you can compare how you're doing comparing to other facilities in your region. We have the global theme and amusement park outlook to give you an idea of what experts think the future will bring. We have the economic impact studies per region to help you show your local governments how big and important the attractions industry is. And we have, for example, also the ride safety report. We track ride safety incidents, report on them, and share them with our members so they can take measures to prevent them from happening again at their own facilities. Ride safety is a key aspect of Ayapa. And then you have, of course, the dreadful COVID-19. Due to COVID-19, Ayapa had to shift gears, and probably your company has as well. And we moved from in-person expos and summits to online conferences, more frequent social media updates, and topic-specific webinars. We also gathered industry experts from around the globe to create reopening guidelines for attractions. Those are available complimentary for all our members. Ayapa also created the Ayapa Community on Workplace. Workplace is a safe digital platform offering members only the chance to directly contact other industry professionals in an easy but less formal way. It's an easy tool. You can compare it with Facebook, but it does not have the advertisements, and it's really member exclusive. And before we go further into detail on the Ayapa sub-brands, I want to share with you what Ayapa is not about. Because we get those questions, and I just wanted to share that we don't offer that. We cannot help you get money. If you're looking for investors, Ayapa can't help you finding them. Although the Ayapa network is huge, we don't have a list of companies that are ready to invest in your attraction. If you're located in the EU, though, we can support you with a funding guide that is intended to serve as an introduction to the EU funding opportunities for businesses in the amusement park, attractions, tourism, and leisure sectors. And the guide provides some basic information necessary to get started with EU funding. What we can't do either is tell you what company is the best. We are and will always be neutral. What we can do is give you a list of members for a certain product category and then help you find operators that have worked with those suppliers so you can make an educated choice.
Hi, everyone. I've been on the IAAPA EMEA subcommittee for education for, I think, 3 years. And I have to admit, I've never thought it would be so educational for me. I love working with my fellow committee members, trying to find out the right mix of informative educational sessions with really strong takeaways for operators, suppliers, young professionals, and just anyone who is interested in the topics we cover. My fellow members really have a sense of belonging that I have rarely seen in committees. We have a WhatsApp group and we share everything from birthday wishes to requests for advice when one of us is confronted with a problem. It's a space where compassion, benevolence, innovation, and fun take their meaning. I truly do not regret any minute spent working with the committee and with Ayapa. It certainly is time very well spent.
Another important aspect of the Ayapa membership is our Ayapa news. All members receive our Ayapa news daily in their mailbox. Our team is actively looking for news articles about the industry every day, but we are always more than happy to receive tips from our members. Do you have a news item you would want us to share with the global attractions industry? Just send us a link to the article and we'll forward it to our news daily team. If you're an industry supplier, your press releases can also be featured in our daily news email. We run manufacturer and supplier news every Tuesday and Thursday. Just send us the link to your website page where the press release can be found, and we'll do our best to include it in the daily newsletter. If you're a facility that has important news to share, you can always reach out to us and we'll try to have it featured in our magazine. More about that in a few moments. We also post the most important industry news in our Ayapa workplace group that Nico talked about already. The Funnel magazine has 11 editions every year. 6 editions will be sent to all company members, while the other 5 can be read exclusively online by all members. Depending on your membership type, you can get up to 10 copies of our magazine shipped to your office. If you'd like one of your colleagues to receive the magazines as well, just let us know and we'll make it happen.
So welcome here to Europa Park. As you see, I'm standing directly in our park because we are working very hard to get our water park Bolantica and Europa Park back up running because we all want to see our guests smiling again. So fingers crossed for our industry, we are able to operate our full attractions worldwide very, very soon again. The Ayapa workplace is helping myself very much to upkeep the contact to other persons out of our industry, to exchange thoughts, to get questions answered, because it's very easy and convenient. So give it a try and we see us on the Ayapa workplace.
Among the Ayapa membership benefits discussed so far, let's now have a look at the Ayapa Expos that give the possibility to facilities, manufacturers and suppliers around the world to connect and also to benefit of a very interesting rates on their booth space. To give you an idea, the savings may pay for the cost of an annual membership. We do organize 3 trade shows per year. One in the APAC region, one in the EMEA region, and one in Orlando. The Ayapa Expo Asia takes place every year in June. However, this year exceptionally will be in Shanghai in August from the 10th to the 13th of August. The Ayapa Expo Europe takes place every September, and this year will be in Barcelona from the 28th to the 30th of September. And the Ayapa Expo takes place every year in November, and this year will be in Orlando from the 16th to the 19th of November. Now let's see what we also offer to our members during our expo in terms of networking and education.
If you attend an Ayapa Expo, be it an exhibitor or a visitor, we strongly encourage you not only to benefit from the expo, where you'll find hundreds of great products and services, but to also take advantages of the events we organize around the expo. If you travel that far and you pay for hotels and flights, stay a bit longer, come a bit earlier, and take advantage of our editors, our conferences, and all the other events we're organizing.
So before you actually book your travel tickets, have a look at our full schedule, because when the expo starts from Tuesday to Thursday, we actually have a lot of events taking place prior to the expo, but as well as after the expo hours. For example, we have a beautiful opening reception on the first day of the Ayapa Expo. It's always happening at a beautiful location, and you can meet up with more than 1,000 industry professionals. We also have some other events, such as the leadership breakfast, post-tour, or lunch and learn.
And next to all those networking opportunities, you also get a chance to learn best practices and hear industry professionals talking about the broad range of topics about every department in the industry. We're talking marketing, revenue, safety, security, beverage, guest experience, guest services. So make sure to bring colleagues to the expo and let them benefit from these educational opportunities. Investing in your people really pays off at Ayapa Expo. All the sessions that are part of the conference are complimentary to Ayapa members.
I remember the first time I had the chance to be a speaker at one of Ayapa's events, and it was during a safety forum. And I remember talking about a topic I really care for, and that's how to have a different and a better access to our attractions for all of our guests. And from that moment on, I had the privilege of speaking many times during conferences and webinars, and I think this is one of the best parts of being a member of Ayapa, and this is something that I truly invite everybody, all the new members and the old members. We are really trying hard to make a space where everybody can learn and practice. And what is even better, we are the protagonists of it all.
Aside the expos, Ayapa provides you with a wide range of events. The annual Ayapa Tech Summit and Leadership Summit provides you with strong education content and networking opportunities. In the EMEA region, we also have summits like Christmas Summit, Spring Summit, Winter Summit. And actually this year, we will be launching a brand new event, the Ayapa EMEA Trade Summit, which is a ultimate mix of networking, education, and trade show. This first edition will take place in the Middle East in February 2022. So if you want to know more, have a look at our calendar of events. As an Ayapa member, you will be able to save up to 20% on your registration fees.
Hi everyone, it's a pleasure to host Ayapa events at Global Village, where we can share insight with our peers from across the world. Here in Global Village, we believe that we are stronger together as individuals, organization, and as an industry. We are very proud and grateful that we can play our part in strengthening and growing the attraction industry in partnership with Ayapa. We look forward to welcoming you and welcoming Ayapa members at Global Village very soon.
As an Ayapa member, you are featured in and have exclusive access to the Ayapa member directory. You need to log into ayapa.org first, and then you can really do an advanced search into all members of Ayapa. For example, you are on vacation with your family, and during your vacation, you visit a local attraction. You see something really cool that you want to have in your attraction as well. But as you didn't want to bother the family with work, you can look for this attraction in the member directory. You can filter on location, name, type of attraction, and more. If they are members, you will find the company in the directory. But not only the company, you will find all contacts we have in our directory, including their email and telephone number. It is therefore really important you keep the member directory information as updated as possible. You can ask us to update it for you, or the member primary contact person in your company can do it. Detailed instructions are available by email. Just let me know and I will be happy to send them.
Throughout the year, Ayapa also offers a lot of educational opportunities. As mentioned before, in my opinion, one of the coolest ones are the edu tours, which we have at the Expo, but for example, as well at our Ayapa EMEA summits, or sometimes at a Meet Ayapa. And they are offering you an opportunity to explore a facility, talk to the professionals that work there, ask questions you have, discuss similar problems, and sometimes even a backstage tour. So during our Redis tours, you really see a facility from another side. We also offer quite some webinars. I think there's almost every week an Ayapa webinar going on, where we discuss all kinds of topics that might be interesting to you, from marketing, safety, operations, design, sometimes also very topical ones. If something happens in the actuality, we make sure to host a webinar on that. And all these webinars are also available online. So if you don't have time to watch them when we do them, you can always review them afterwards. We also organize a series of institutes. Our main one is the Ayapa Institute for Attractions Managers, which is a really cool 2.5-day program, kind of a boot camp for young managers who want to grow and get higher up in their facilities, or for managers who are coming from a different industry and want to learn more about how the attractions industry exactly works. So this institute is offered both in person and virtually, and often at Ayapa Expo, and sometimes we go to the Middle East with this course as well. We also have the Ayapa Safety Institute. Safety is our #1 priority. And these institutes, which are also available virtually or in person at Expos, offer a good basis of understanding with regard to safety culture, mitigation, everything related to safety. Like I said, online you'll also find the training programs, our past webinars, past presentations at Expo, a lot of courses and professional development, and also personal development, leadership are available on the Ayapa website. So go have a look. Ayapa also offers a certification program through which you really can set yourself apart from your colleagues by showing that you really have what it takes to become an Ayapa certified attractions professional, or then the higher level, Ayapa certified attractions executive. It's a program with 5 steps through which you apply, you review, you study a bit, you take an exam, and if you pass, you get the honor to use this title, which is recognized as this person knows what he's doing. So if you're interested, we recently completely revamped this program. Have a look on ayapa.org/education to learn more about this really cool certification program.
If you're a young professional and believe we should never stop learning, then the Mentor-Mentee program is the perfect opportunity for you. I was lucky enough to be selected last year and be paired with a veteran of the industry. Together and for a year, we engaged in conversation, theoretical and practical applications designed to hone and focus my skill within this sector. We even investigated the future of a small local attraction. Sharing her experience and knowledge, my mentor supported me in the pursuit of my objective, to become a marketing professional in the entertainment industry. Each mentorship journey is unique, and you can freely discuss your own objectives with your mentor. My experience was truly amazing, and today I'm still in touch with her. I totally recommend you take part in this program if you believe this industry is your future.
One of the key pillars of Ayapa is also public affairs, government relations. With the help of our Ayapa EMEA Government Relations Subcommittee, we are aiming to find a way to promote our industry also in talks and discussion with politicians. We try to influence the public image of the industry, but also we try to speak to politicians to make them aware of the size of our industry, our currents, our needs, and also what we expect from them. So we work together to try to really have a positive influence on the legislation that impacts our industry. Some examples are obviously that we just published a consultation paper on the needs for the recovery of the industry. Other important aspects are monitoring legislative initiatives on the Brussels EU level, but also to work with the national association to see what happens in the different member states and where can we benefit from that, and where can we actually also alert other member states about certain developments. This is where it's very important that we work with national association bodies and also local officials on those issues and on our position, because once again, we are a membership association, so we try to represent everything which you need from us and which is your perspective. We also obviously make you aware of things going on. In case anything in Brussels happens or in any other part of the world, we alert you about it. We tell you what the impact might be and what we are trying to do to influence that in a direction which would actually help our industry more. So this is where we have been very active. We have a great partner in Brussels with the company Interwell. They're very experienced and have worked with us for more than 10 years in really trying to foster our positioning and to work with politicians and other stakeholders on finding the right means for our industry.
To conclude the webinar, let's summarize the key takeaways on how to make the most of your Ayapa member benefits. If your company is a member, make sure to involve your entire team. Don't keep the Ayapa membership to yourself. Add your colleagues to the company roster. Employees at every level in your organization can access tools and resources that can help them, inspire them, and develop professionally. Log in to Ayapa.org regularly and make sure your company information is up to date. You have access to ever-evolving membership products and services, digital content, and you can find contact information of other members through the member directory. Get involved into Ayapa in as many ways as you can, job and time permitting. It is really the best way to meet other Ayapa members with similar interests, challenges, and passion for the industry. Are you new to Ayapa? Then please let us help you find your way. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Reach out to our team. We are here for you. There are so many archived educational content available that you may have missed it because you were not a member yet at the time, but it is still available in the member zone of Ayapa.org. That concludes today's webinar. I hope you enjoyed the session, and we can now go into the questions and answer session. Thank you.